In this world, is the destiny of mankind controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, even over his own will.
Anta, こいつを知ってるか?
They didn't really talk about her, but Berserk has a fairy too, an elf. Like Puck. It's a girl, and she's pink. And she's awesome. And Guts has been holding on to that Valet he got from the Count way back during the Black Swordsman arc. There she is. There she is. You can see her. He wants to summon them so that he can kill them.
その烙印、彼らが刻んだものね。復讐ですか。あの娘を守るために、あなたたちはエルフヘルムを目指している。
Why even bother having a conversation, lady?
何でもお見通しか。
Why even bother talking to you?
その憎悪が今日まであなたの両の足を支えてきたのでしょう。
Hey man, some people drink. Some people are sex addicts. I hate. We all have our vices that get us through the day.
これはあなたの考えているような何か方法を見つければ使いこなせるといった類のものではないのです。ベヘリットとは人間の運命をも司る行為の霊体、あるいは
Yeah, it's not something you can activate. It's something that's preordained to end up in the hands of the person to whom it belongs. Thank you. Why do I even bother? Why am I here? Why am I even here? What do you need me for? Just play the game. Just watch this.
復讐の道しるべなのだとしても、願わくはその手を離れていくことを祈っています。
ま、俺だって今すぐこいつをどうこうするつもりはねえさ。そういや、俺がこの森を通るってあんたに。
ちょっと俺のベッジ勝手に持ち出さないでくれる？
お前のか？
そうだって面倒見てんの俺じゃん。知らないだろ？ベッジの好物とかチーズだぞ。
もう一つゴッドハンド。奴らは一体何者なの？
Oh man, by cutting the Lost Child arc, he kind of missed the context there. Way back during the Lost Child arc, fucking one of the characters from that arc is like, the fuck's that? And Puck's like, it's a Bailet, and it's my roommate, because I live in Guts' pocket, and he keeps it in his pocket, and we both just chill here. And he's like, it's Betchy. And it's so cute. There's all these great panels. Just fucking go read Berserk. Just go read Berserk. And those panels were necessary because he got that Bailet way back in Volume 2, and then the entire Golden Age happened in between, so we needed to re-establish the fact that he has this Bailet that whole time in between 14 fucking volumes. And to this day, he still has that Bailet and has not been used. He still has it, even in chapter 350.
おそらくその領域には人は人として幽体という自我をまとって
Yeah, it might as well be God for all intents and purposes. Or the devil, or God and the devil, or they're the same thing. Yeah, that. We actually saw that earlier. Wearing glasses, though they're just bifocals, reading glasses. Here we go! Check this! Femme fatale. That's great. They have not introduced this second elf at all. This pissed me off. Here we go. Here's like fucking gearing up. Yeah! Serpico's become a playable character. Oh, is she not gonna talk about him? Yes, she
目を
is.
凝らしてください。
Yeah!
おや、何かぼんやりしたものが。
そう、これがエレメンタルです。宇宙の固体、液体、エネルギー、気体という4つの状態はすべて隔離世における地、水、火、風で象徴されるエレメンタルたちの働きに共鳴したものなのです。
They've totally not introduced that fucking character at all. Pissing me off. Like, she's just right there. She's had like 2 lines of dialogue. And do you even know her name? They haven't even introduced what her name is. Aw, of course, but there's this whole explanation. There's this... I don't know why this is the reference my brain has for it, but this is a scene that happens in, like, fantasy stories all the time, where, like, you get the party gets bequeathed with these new magic weapons. And the first place my brain goes to with it is the Chronicles of Narnia, where Father Christmas, Santa Claus, comes to the kids and is like, here's some swords. He gives, like, Edwin. He gives the oldest brother a sword. He gives the oldest sister a bow. He gives the younger sister a knife and, like, some healing potion. And, like, that's just the first thing I think of. That's not where it originates from. That's a thing constantly throughout, like, fantasy fiction where, like, you meet the magical character and they're like, here's some fucking shit. Here's some magic shit. And it kind of, like, become, like, you could probably date it all the way back to the Lady in the Lake of, it's probably even older than that, but the Lady in the Lake giving Excalibur to King Arthur. Because Excalibur and the Sword of the Stone are 2 different things, by the way. Actually, yeah! Serpico's playable! He got his feather duster, and now he's playable. Awesome. Shirk is not playable. Interesting. Not yet. Oh, wait. Actually, that would have been the screen where it's like, okay, now Shirk's playable, but I've had her the whole time. She's gonna be so underleveled. Yeah, I've had Shirk on the screen this whole time because of the DLC. Look at how underleveled she is! Serpico joins at level 45, but because I got Shirk way at the beginning of the game, she's dramatically underleveled. The poor baby. There we go. Close the gap a little bit at least. Cheese and crackers. So there we go. Here's our party. Here's our D&D party. Guts, Shirk, Cedro, Casca, Farnese, Serpico, Puck, and the girl elf, who they have erroneously not named. And for some reason on this screen, Serpico is still wearing his, like, knight armor. He's got the little stealth poncho now. But anyway, like, that scene happens all the time where, like, and it's this really cool, like, kind of mystical, uplifting scene where she's giving these magic items to the characters and explaining what they are. And there's this great moment where, like, Serpico has the poncho and his feather duster, and the sylphs are coming out, and they're flying around, and Puck and the girl elf are like, yo. And he's like, oh, so you guys are the wind spirits. Nice to meet ya, I'm Puck. And she's like, the fuck are you talking about? We're wind spirits, you fucking idiot. And he's like, ah, shit, I thought I was a chestnut. And there's these great comedic moments where, like, whenever Serpico does something badass, Puck's like, yeah, my army. And Isidro has a fire dagger, and it, like Serpico, has the elementals crawling all over it. It has salamanders. And of course it would. I was like, oh, of course, salamanders are, like, that's such a thing. You know, salamanders being a fire fucking animal. And he gets to do such badass things with that thing later. And then Casca and Farnese get, like, mithril chainmail that they can wear under their shirts, and that protects them. So, like, no one gonna be touching they ass when they're wearing that mithril, and Farnese gets a silver dagger. And that's all she gets. And then she's about to give Guts a battle axe. She's like, and for Guts, this battle axe. And Guts is like, I don't need your shit. I got this hunk of iron. And she's like, he's like, fuck you. I got my hunk of iron. I'm good. I got the Dragon Slayer. And she's like, okay.
考えてみりゃ村を飛び出したあの時から俺はもう戦場にいるのかもしれねえな。その俺が他人に頼ろうたうかつだったぜ。利用してやらとことん。
何もそんなに意地を張らなくても頼るがよい。師匠としてどっぷり
He almost comes off like a mix between Guts and Griffith, doesn't he?
弟子にプライベートなどない。
The line in the comic translation that I read, he actually says, quit reading other people's monologues. He almost comes off like a combination between Guts and Griffith, doesn't he? Like being fiercely independent and not wanting to rely on others, and seeing other people as tools he can use and dispose of. Right? Very interesting to think about where Isidro's gonna go in the future, don't you think? He gets a couple badass moments to himself later on too, that are probably not going to be replicated in the game. Okay, like, check this. This was before the level where he just had the brand, right? You saw it. With thine own eyes. Thine own eyes witnessed it yourself.
So,
there, if you squint. There, on his neck, you can clearly see he has the sigil. He has the glyph tattooed over the brand right now. You can see it right there. This is before the last level, remember? And during the level, he just had the brand. But for some reason, during that scene, the model had the fucking... what word did they use? Talisman? That's not what a talisman is. I also love the way that magic is depicted. Doki Doki. Oh, right.
はい。よかった。いろいろ怖い目にあったから、エルフみたいな存在を信じられるようになったんだね。
Her mind is no longer clouded by the falsehoods of this world. Oh, this is just a filler level too. Totally playing a Serpico. Actually, no, yeah. Let's just keep going. Actually, what the fuck is gonna... let's do this level, and then we'll see what happens. And I'm gonna be Serpico, because Serpico's my boy. Fucking finally remembered, and better have, because Yeah, Sylph's Blessings and Wind Vacuum. Awesome. And good, because, like, Serpico's a new character. Here we go. Fairy Dust. I'll need Salve, Fairy Dust. Wow, we have a lot of shit here. Go ahead and give Serpico the good shit. And sell the rest, because I don't really care that much. Let's see Serpico's moveset. Yeah, unlike Guts, who just gets all of the fucking moves. Obliterations. Serpico just has the regular moveset. Yeah, we finally get to play as someone besides Guts. Look at that! At her request, like, right, shows her mystical creatures living in the astral world, but ever since Griffith's rebirth. Oh yeah, Griffith being in the real world now has caused the interstence, the place where Guts lives, like, the cross point between worlds to start to merge. Anyway, look at that. Guts' party encounters a witch who teaches them about the overlapping worlds of magic. Period. Act. There's no space in between. What is, like, no one proofread this shit. With his rapier, with his feather duster. Yeah!
化け物どもに妖刀ざっくり丸をお見舞いしてやる。
エレメンタルの加護を受けた魔法の剣。お世話になります、精霊さんたち。ザゴども蹴散らす。
Yeah, look at that shit. He really uses the fucking sylphs in battle, like, almost exclusively.
透き通ったハムシのような影。これが風のエレメンタル、シルフェなのですね。
And the sylphs are so cool because they love Serpico. The sylphs are like Serpico's buddies. And the way the magic items work is you have to, like, believe it in them. Like, you have to, like, have faith in their existence and call upon their power. And while he's using them, a fucking Shirk is like, oh shit, like, he's mastered the fucking sylphs in such a quick amount of time. Like, he fucking, like, gets the handle of them so fast. And there's a point later on where, like, he leaves for a short time and, like, gives up the fucking poncho and the feather duster. His moves are so fast because, like, every button press is, like, multiple thrusts. So it's hard to get a handle. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's try and get a handle on this. 1. Boom, does that. 1, 2. Does a thrust. 1, 2, 3. Actually, that might have been 4. 1, 2, 3. Does that. 1, 2, 3. Does the tornado. 2, 3. Ah, it's so hard to get a handle on because he moves so quickly. I'm so used to Guts, who has, like, a... Look at Guts fucking doing the entire level by himself. There we go. Now he's using the feather duster. Oh, so badass. The way the feather duster works is, like, he sends out the fucking... Look at how quickly I built that up. He just swings it, and he doesn't even hit the bad guys. He just swings the damn sword. Fucking A! Serpico! Yeah! It's everything I hope for. He just swings the fucking thing. Basically that, and the sylphs just jut out and fucking slice whoever he swung it at to ribbons on the spot. Like, without even touching them. The power of the wind spirits just sliced them to pieces. Oh my god, it's everything I hoped for. I do like the fan thing of coloring his poncho blue, though. I get why it's green, because wind is green. Like in fiction. Yeah, he just said there. Like, they're more powerful the more you have faith in them. And the sylphs are all super loyal to him too, because like there's a point later on where he like leaves the group for a short time, and like he gives up the fucking poncho and feather duster, and when he rejoins and Shirk gives it back to him, the poncho fucking just comes out of the box and just flomps onto his face. And she's like, "Ah, the sylphs missed you." Like, they're his buddies. It's so great. Jeez, and crackers, he is devastating. In his own way, he's even more devastating than Guts. And look at how fast he moves around. With the poncho, he can actually just fucking fly. Like, actually just fly around the place. Like, this is actually gonna take some getting used to after fucking Guts with his slow, lumbering style. Like, it's gonna be a little hard to get used to, like, actually pulling off the moves I want to use. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, did that too early. You gotta wait for the animation one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if you just finish... How many is it? Let's see. Ah, there's a 6 and a 7 too. Cheese and crackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do they just all do the fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Do they all, after a certain point, just do the whirlwind? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, they might just repeat themselves after a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they might just repeat themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He should have 8 strings. He should have 8 button brushes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think his 4th and 5th, and his 6th and 7th finisher just kinda repeat themselves there. I'm getting all mechanical trying to figure out these new mechanics. This new character and the way he plays. Anyway, I just think it's super cute how the sylphs are like, yeah, you're our master. We like killing things for you. It's so fucking adorable. Anyway, like, the way magic is depicted, it's not it's old school. It's not the fucking new style Harry Potter-ass, oh, I swing a little stick and say some magic word, and then bam, a spell has been cast. Like, it's actually a process to get magic to work. And he moves so goddamn fast in fucking frenzy mode too. Like, it's almost difficult trying to control. Oh shit! And during frenzy mode, this does a hurricane. I wonder what that'll do. You need to try that one in frenzy mode too. Hell, I've got this. No, need something else. I should use the Puck Spark since it's a new thing. It's old school magic where you actually have to like do a lot of setup and like she has to lay down a fucking like a magic circle and put down little like incantation objects, like a little bottle filled with magic shit. And she has some horsehair that she'll like blow out and set dudes on fire, and it's like it takes setup. It's like old school. Jesus Christ! Like how fast he moves. Holy shit! It's not simple Harry Potter magic. It's like, oh, this is actually fucking like, this takes some preparation and skill to do this magic. That's really fun, and yay! Oh no! It's so cute! Serpico! He's my buddy! With his little wind spirits. So like, Flora's little explanation of how magic works is like, basically the world of Berserk has like 3 layers to it. There's like the physical world, where everything just exists. There's the astral plane, which is where all the magic creatures are from, like elves and all these monsters and shit that they go up against. And like, the astral plane is like an onion, where it has the upper layers, which magic people can just kind of dive into. But then the deeper you go, it gets more and more extreme. So it's like, sort of supposed to be like the 9 layers of hell, but not explicitly biblical. But like, the deepest layers is where you get hell, and like what we saw during the eclipse. Because that's where all the depths of like human hatred and evil exist. Like, there's a literal like anthropomorphization of the embodiment of human evil, and that's who Griffith and all his bros work for. So it's sort of one of those things where, like, the more you believe in it, the more power it has. That's why Puck and the elves are invisible to people who don't believe in magic, or who, like, their mind is clouded. Whereas, like, the evil shit is super strong because guess what? People are fucked up. And then there's, like, the 3rd layer, which is, like, it's vague. They didn't really explain it very well, but it's kind of supposed to be the collective unconsciousness, the Jungian idea of the collective unconsciousness, where like it's where dreams and shit come from. Kind of. It's really vague. And Griffith returning to the world, he was a human, and then he became a demon, and now he's back in human form, but he's still a demon, so it's like... So he, like, exists in both planes of reality at once? So because he's back here in the physical world and the astral plane are starting to merge together. That's why these trolls can swing their dicks around and fuck with people, even though before Griffith showed back up, they were like, they could barely ever show up in the real world, ever. And what I was just talking over is basically Shirk's awesome. And you need to respect how awesome Shirk is. Fucking respect it. I see you over there not respecting it. I don't know why he has the poncho. The weird switching of models is confusing. Guts himself is about to get a new model pretty soon. Like, look, his head has the poncho on. His head right there, his little avatar has the poncho, but his model that we're looking at doesn't have the poncho. Oh, Farnese, you're so fucking useless. This is another Guts-only level. I guess story levels, it's just gonna be Guts. Because too much important shit happens. Look at that. Oh, this is actually gonna get, like, more than one level dedicated to it. Dude, look at how many... Look... So many levels where it's just Guts, and we had one level where we could play as Serpico or Shirk. Goodness fucking gracious. Why even bother? I'm gonna go into free mode and just play as Serpico for a little bit. Cause, aw, Serpico's my boy. He's my Foxeh boy.